what would you trade your beard for? Height, money, dick size. What would you trade if you had to trade in your beard? What would you trade it for?
I get to name the money.
$1 million.
I'm trading the motherfucker in.
Trading your beard for $1 million.
100%.
Huh?
Yes.
All right. To $1 million.
But just to be like transparent.
Yeah.
Before you listed off anything, I was like height. I'm like, fuck it, I'm 6 feet.
So that's it. You gonna trade your beard for 6 feet, nigga?
I didn't know the ramifications out of it.
Nigga, I trade my beard in. I'm at least 6'4", nigga. I want to be uncomfortably tall a little bit. I want to be right before it's uncomfortable. What right before I can't find no clothes.
What height is that?
Probably like 6'4". I don't know. Do you feel like maybe beard not the right question for you? What do you feel like is your best physical attribute?
It's just all men in here.
What?
I'm gonna get right on your ass.
What?
Folks talking about his thighs.
It's
with that
all
tattoo.
men in here.
Nah, nigga, my move.
Your move?
Yeah.
Nigga, we all gotta move. What the fuck? We're all guys here.
Yeah.
You said you would trade your beard in for your move?
No, nigga, you just asked what.
Oh, what do you feel like your best physical attribute is?
Right.
Oh, you feel like your move is your best physical. So what would you trade your move in for?
None.
No. That ain't
$1 million?
answer the question.
That's not the answer?
Nah.
Damn. Damn.
No. I'm saying permanent.
Permanent.
No, you got to trade this in for life.
Ain't no more beard.
What
Are
would
we
you
talking about
exchange it
just
for?
all together or the size?
You gotta, you got an undesirable. The shit went from just
A
like
micro.
If I went from beard to no beard, I would whatever the equivalent of that is for dick size.
Fuck.
You went from whatever you got going on to not having that
trunk.
going on.
Bro, I be hearing like the women be talking, man. Them niggas don't really get no love. But it's gonna have to be bread. If I got it permanent, I got to be rich as hell. So
You gotta be rich as hell.
I got to be so rich that it doesn't even matter no more.
You can find a chick that like small dicks though.
Facts.
There's chicks out here that like small dicks.
It's a. Remember, I forgot. We did an episode. We did some shit where it was this one shorty. She was like, "Nah, I like my shit." She said like super small. I'm like, you got
I've met I've heard like through this podcast shit. There's been numerous women who have said I like small dicks.
Yeah.
Like they've said that. And I told you about the girl I hit that was like her coochie was like a closet. That bitch was little. She was like, yeah, I typically go for. She asked me what's my type. This is before we even had sex, and I told her, and she was like, I was like, what's your type? And she said small dicks, and I'm like, what bitch do I got? Small dick written on my forehead? Like, why you in my DM? Like, what is going on? Like, and but when I hit her, I saw why. Like, that shit was like going in the fucking closet.
Yeah.
Like that bitch was tight. That bitch was not even tight. It was short.
It was small. All
like
right.
there was no I couldn't. She was like, that's
No
it. That's the
distance.
back of my vagina right there. Like you can't go beyond that point.
Yeah.
And I was not in there. And I was like, what the fuck is this? I think she had a disability.
It's probably a disability for sure.
I think it was
She's probably
disability.
getting
I've
checked
never
and then
came
tell you.
across that again. You know what's crazy? I didn't come across that, but my homie had a threesome with her friend.
Mm-hmm.
And her vagina, he said her pussy was the same way.
Her friend,
Her friend.
They was twin sisters.
Yeah.
they was related. Oh wait,
Nah, they weren't related.
that's crazy.
They weren't related, for sure. For me, what would I trade my beard for?
What you trading your beard for?
Gotta be some bread. But I need like $1 billion though. When I say
You
$1 million,
A B?
when I say $1 million, I want to say no. Somebody show me $1 million in cash. I'm getting
You
my
gone.
fucking beard. But in my brain, it's just like fuck no. I like my beard a lot, man.
And not just beard, nigga. This too, mustache,
Just bald
the
face.
whole thing. Just
I mean,
clean
before I had a
face.
beard, I feel like I wasn't a bad looking nigga.
So
You know
if
what
you
I'm
could
saying?
negotiate it, you negotiate $1 billion.
Yeah. I'll go for the meal though, for the beard. I wouldn't trade it for nothing like height. I ain't really tripping off the height. Like I don't give a fuck about my height. Dick size, I feel like I'm cool. Now, what I will say about you gotta be careful what you say about your dick on the internet.
You do.
Because women will take it and run with it. You say anything about your dick, like, oh, wow, I would drink a little girth. It's all he got to do some dick. Oh, I would a little lip. Like, you button dick ass nigga. Like, they gonna go crazy.
They gonna go
on
crazy on you.
They go crazy on you. This is what I would say, though. If I could have my gummy dick be the same size as my real dick,
Hey,
that'd be a good trade-off.
Well,
That'd be a good trade-off. Cause I be wanting to walk around the crib like at my full potential. Like when I walk around naked much, I want to be at my full potential. I don't want to walk around my gummy dick.
I'm not
like-
big in a blanket.
You got the growers and the showers, and it was so funny. I just left my shorty crib, and she be looking like that cannot be the same dick that was just making me.
And I feel like if I once I just lay some shit down, I'm walking around with my gummy dick all day. Cause you know what the fuck, I was there, you was there, you know what the fuck happened, and I'm good, you a witness. But like I feel like if I ain't hitting 3 days. And I walk around my gummy dick. Now you talking to me crazy. You forgot who the fuck I am. Like you probably be talking, getting loud with me and shit. Like so, I just want to walk around that full potential. Nah, be straight.
Nah, shout out.
I might trade my beard for that.
Well, I've been talking to my shorty for some months, and shit, I be around that motherfucker, whatever. Like if I'm gonna get in the shower, nigga, I'm ass naked, whatever. Yeah, walking back and forth.
If I ain't hit for 3 days, I'm putting my drawers on. Hey man, say nothing crazy to me.
Nah, but yeah, same. I definitely walk around with my drawers on, but if I'm finna, I ain't finna go in the room to get undressed. Like I ain't finna walk away from her.
Fuck no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
I'm not doing that. Like I ain't getting no more dick. Like this is what I like. This is what I got. This is what we got. This is what you like. This is what it is. I ain't doing that with
Be
it.
happy.
I've heard a woman did tell me she dated a guy who was like super like wouldn't get undressed for. I'm like, damn, that's tough.
But I remember you said that, and she didn't even have a problem with it. He made her have a problem with it.
Yep.
she didn't even care.
She's like, nigga, you fucking. like you're in there now. Like it don't matter.
You got the pussy, I mean, and you getting it on a consistent basis. I love it here in some capacity. Yeah. Y'all good.
Women was just on the internet going crazy about how niggas look naked.
Ah, that was hilarious.
Who was that? Peter Griffin? With the tank top naked?
It was the little green thing. The little green thing. Then they had the little sloth thing.
Of Men in Black.
Basically, they saying niggas are skinny and fat at the same time.
Oh
all of the characters they posted was like little ass legs,
weird
and
shape.
Fat.
They was going.
Yeah,
and it was a nigga who reposted it, and he did. Don't you know how like motherfuckers that talk in the video and they picture or they actual video be in the corner?
Yeah.
It was a nigga that was showing the pictures of what women was saying. I seen the pictures already. I
seen them already. He made it funnier.
He made that shit way like the way he was laughing just made it 10 times worse. I'm like, oh my god. Like some people that got the type of laugh, if they start laughing at you, or if you getting like if somebody going on you and that person starts laughing, you're getting pissed because they're making it way worse.
For sure.
Man,
what you got?
How was your week?
I was it's like women be I'm healing. Like if I hear a woman say she healing, especially like on the internet, like, and you kind of know women are just like real. You can tell what's going on in their life by looking at their stories, right? Mm-hmm. So if she's in like this healing stage, and it's a lot of Summer Walker playing, I don't feel like you healing. I feel like she loading.
Yeah, to
loading
some dirt.
She loaded. Like her villain
is loading up.
Summer Walker a villain?
Bro, she toxic, man.
Yeah,
you listen to that lyric? I love Summer Walker.
Yeah, I love her, but she toxic for the women.
What song? I know the song Karma was crazy.
It was, I forgot which song it was. She said, can I fuck on you without being attached? Can you fuck on me and not call me after? Like her, like if you listen to what type of shit she say,
some of be on that.
She a dog.
I was listening to a Beyonce song the other day, and she said, "I might cook and clean, but I won't fold." I say, "This bitch got boy. I need a rap album from this bitch. I need a rap album from Beyonce." She said, "I might cook and clean, but I won't fold."
That's like a double.
It's a bar.
It's a bar.
I'm like, oh yeah, I'm like, I need a little rap. But on her little raps though, she be having some little bars.
She be
probably writing that shit though.
I ain't gonna say that.
You married? She married to Jay-Z. You think he not writing?
You know what?
Raps, bro?
Are
you serious right now?
I feel like she'll write this shit and then she'll give it to him and he'll tweak it.
You giving her too much credit, bro.
I'm giving her too much credit?
You giving her too much credit.
Man, you said what about Cardi B?
He said Offset wrote for Cardi B.
I can see it. What else you got?
All right, my turn.
Yep.
Let me see. I got a call today from this beautiful woman named Ice. Ice is a very beautiful woman. It was enamored with Ice at a point. You know, she was very pretty. She has this stare, like this look of like calm, seductiveness. She's kind of like Sade. Like, you know how Sade be like calm and classy, but it's like sexy, but she ain't doing shit sexual.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
kinda like that. Anyway, I got a call from her today, and she was talking about the Me versus Me episode, and she was asking where she stood. And maybe I should blur her. I said her nickname. Nobody calls her that but me, so nobody knows who I'm talking about. But anyway, I'm still gonna bleep it though. So
you see, he edit some shit for him.
I'm not editing your shit. No.
He's an ass.
Be careful. Be careful out here. Niggas are not edit your shit. She was asking me where she stood. Like when we was talking about the whole shelving thing, and you know, I take a woman and I date her, and then if she do something I don't like, I put her on the shelf, and then whenever I feel like it, I come back with no intentions on fucking with it. She was like, was that our situation? I've gotten this call a lot since that show. Yeah. Like, and people it was even in the comments like, oh, this is interesting. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and it I feel like I learned something new because in a lot of the calls that I've had so far, it's been like, nah, when I spent the block on you, I did have intentions. You just still wasn't it. Or I didn't have intentions at all. I was just like, I genuinely still liked you, once fucked you again, but I knew that we was not getting in a relationship. Yeah. So I can say that.
But did she still come back for some dick?
Yeah, she came back, yeah. But
dick was good.
Yo.
I wish y'all got that. I'm not repeating it.
Nah, he on the mic. He on the mic.
He on the mic?
He got a mic.
Nah, but she acts like, boom, where did I sit in that? And I'm like, okay. With her, interestingly enough, it wasn't either or. It was like it made me realize it's kind of like a scale. It was like an in between. So on one end of it is like zero intention. I'm just trying to kick it with you, have a good time, fuck, all this shit. The other end is like, I'm doubling back to make you my girl. I'll never do that if you was not already my girl. Because why would I double back to make you my girl? You never been my girl. I don't know how you are as my girl. Right. So I'm doubling back to see. And I think the middle of that is just like curiosity. And I told her that, I'm like, I double backed on you for curiosity. Like, I could see you being my girl, but I don't know. Yeah. So I'm kind of trying to figure it out. Like, I'm not completely unintentional, but I'm trying to see. Like,
hey, insert for this clip, insert the little shorty. Oh no, I gotta say no. Oh no, I gotta see. Oh no, Wilson.
So I was just like, damn, that's interesting. And then we also talked about like expectations in different phases of dating, right? And I'm supposed to write this down, but I'm just trying to do it off the top. If not, I'll make a clip about it later. Expectations in dating. Say you got 3 phases. You got dating, relationships, marriage. Dating
I got
phase,
4.
you got the intentional, you got the exclusivity. Cool.
Yeah.
But I want to keep it simple, right? Dating as a man, responsibilities is initiating dates, taking a woman on dates, paying for dates, getting to know her, you know what I'm saying, keeping the conversation going, initiating contact, right? Making sure she's safe when she's in your presence. And I mean that specifically. Like if we're dating, getting to know each other, and this nigga finna smack shit at you at your house, it's none of my business. You know what I'm saying? But if a nigga finna smack shit at you while you next to me, it's a little different. I got you. I'm just getting to know you. I'm not pulling up to save you. Like, I don't even know you like that. All right, cool. Now let's say we get out the dating phase, we in a relationship. Now my responsibilities are making sure you're safe wherever you are, right? I'm taking care of things you might want to take care of. I might be paying for nails, hair. I might be, making sure your oil change, making sure you don't got to worry about different shit in your car, with your car. Things like that. I have more responsibility over your daily tasks. I'm trying to make your life easier. You know what I'm saying? And I'm proving my reliability. If anything go wrong, your tire flat, I'm on the way, I'm showing you my reliability. Cool. Husband, my responsibilities is I'm a provider. I'm making sure shit is taken care of. I'm paying bills now. You living with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm making sure you protect. I'm making sure your family members is safe. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm thoroughly providing for you in this situation. So I'm not saying every single man agrees with what I just listed, but I think every man is generally somewhere around there. And we got some incel niggas who just hate women who we're not gonna talk about, right? So that's that. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of women who will be like, okay, I fuck with that, right? There's a somewhat of a baseline standard for what a man should be doing in every phase of dating. What are the standards for women to do in any phase of dating? What is the standard that a woman should be doing in the dating phase? I'm talking about obligations.
Giving you pussy.
What is a woman obligated to do in the dating phase? I'm pretty sure women would disagree that they obligated to give you some pussy in that dating phase. I'm pretty sure women would disagree with that.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing.
And the
real over there triggered.
Yeah, he triggered. In the relationship phase, what are women obligated to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, well, they're obligated to reciprocate, but what specific tasks are they obligated to do? And then in the marriage phase, even with that, there's a lot of women who like, oh, cooking and cleaning. Like, well, if I gotta work, then I don't know. Woo, woo. So there's no because with a man, for me, my obligations are my obligations regardless of my situation.
Right.
Whether I gotta work, whether I don't, whether it's this going on, whether my grandma died, whatever the fuck. My role is my role.
Ain't no slack.
But hold on. My role is my role. But with women, and I'm not saying this to bash women in any way. I'm just saying that as the world has changed, the obligations of men, whether men are meeting them or not, the obligations and the standards of men are the same, and the obligations of women have become so negotiable that there's no standard. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I'll open it up. Y'all go ahead, go crazy.
So like with women who down for their guy, she gonna suck him, fuck him, make sure he's straight. So ain't no bullshit going on.
But I feel like when you say, like you just said, a woman who's down for her guy, you know, suck him, fuck him, make sure he's straight. We got to take pussy away.
Let's take pussy away.
We got to take pussy away because, like, we all know women put their pussy on the pedestal. It's like, if I give you my, like,
let's not say
a lot of women.
Everybody put pussy on the pedestal.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I thought you, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Everybody puts pussy.
Too.
Yes.
Nah, for sure.
That's
we
the problem.
put pussy on the pedestal.
Go ahead,
So
go
that's
ahead.
why they put it up there.
Check it. So everybody put pussy on the pedestal, and even though two people are having sex, I'm giving away my body, you're giving away your body, but you feel that your vagina is more valuable than my dick. So it's like, okay, I gave you pussy, so I deserve the world, nigga. Like you got some of this.
But it's just
let's talk about why.
Though.
Why?
Because niggas come more than women.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's the reason why. So it's like if when the exchange is even, women put dick on the pedestal.
That's very true.
You know what I'm saying? It's some women chasing dicks around. It's some women who stuck on who dickmatized.
Yeah.
So the women only really putting the pussy on the pedestal when they fucking with a nigga that's not making them come. And that nigga nutting every time. So in that case, is this exchange really even? So, and I'm just saying that to say that like the rationale behind why pussy is put on a pedestal, it makes sense. However, I still think, like you saying, we need to, you gotta if you in a relationship, pussy cannot be on the pedestal.
I'm not, okay, so you speaking on the details and the intricacies of sex. Like you're going into like, is sex, and then now you're talking about if the sex is good, if the sex is bad, whatever. We're still having sex.
Right.
Like, so I'm gonna just stop there. Those points are very valid. But if we remove sex, and to go back to your point, when you was like, you know, if a woman gonna hold her nigga down, suck him, fuck him, take care of him. Let's take away sucking and fucking. Like now, what value are you providing?
Money.
Yeah. That's
who?
That's where it gotta be.
Money.
Who?
The man.
No.
He's talking about the woman.
I'm talking about the woman.
He's saying if you take sex off the table
For
and
the
you
woman.
devalue like her having sex with you, sucking your dick, whatever the case may be, that's when a woman will really have to step up
And the shit
add
that's so
value to the situation.
And the shit that's so crazy because if you do some shit like that, they gonna call your ass all type of. If you know your worth and be like, what do you bring to the table for a woman? They're gonna call your ass all type of names, all type of. It's gonna be all type of bad shit going on for you because you know your value.
I don't think you need to have a conversation though.
Yeah, you're gonna see it.
You're gonna see it, and I think that it's devaluing. I think the thing that men struggle with devaluing sex is that they like sex too much to devalue it. If you choose to not fuck a woman, whether she want to fuck or not, the sex is devalued automatically. So if she ready for it and you just like, nah, I'm not on that. I just took you on 3 dates. You ready to give me some pussy? 'Cause I took you on 3 dates, but now I don't want the pussy. Now you have to think.
Yeah.
Now you got to actually get to know me and figure out what I like.
Facts.
And you can't give me pussy for my birthday. Well, I don't have to worry about that because you know what I like. Because when we first started dating, I devalued sex and made you actually like step up.
Yeah, I saw a clip on the on IG. The guy said something similar. Goldie, he like, you know, take sex off the table, And because if you think about like sex, what are the things that women really bring to a relationship, societally, that is put on the pedestal? You got sex, you got cooking, you got cleaning.
You got the
Those
kids.
three. I'm just go with those three: sex, cooking, cleaning. Right.
Mhm.
Women feel like if they're bringing that, if I'm cooking for you, nigga, I'm cleaning for you, I'm having sex with you, like they put that up here, right?
Mhm.
So he say, okay, take away sex, like you just said, like I don't want the sex right now, just devalue it. When it come, and depending on your economic status, you can do this or not. It's for another level of niggas. Take away the cooking part.
I'm paying for food.
Take away the cleaning part. You know what I'm saying? Like I got somebody to come in. I got somebody to come in here and clean up the whole crib. I got a chef coming in here cooking or whatever. We meal prepping, whatever the case may be. I'm taking away those responsibilities from you. Now, what are you going to bring to the table to show that you are here and contributing to what we got? Because I'm still doing everything I'm supposed to do. I'm still providing. I'm still protecting. I'm still like, you don't have to worry about anything. Like I'm still doing the manly duties. And I took away those three things. What are you bringing to the table?
What would you want to bring to the table?
Well, I feel like most niggas would say, including me, peace of mind.
Mm-hmm.
Peace of mind, for sure. Like, it sounds so simple, but like if a nigga could, like if a nigga go, ladies, think about this. Depending on what type of dude you dating, his lifestyle, and this could be with any type of guy. This could be with a street dude. This could be with a corporate dude. This could be with just like, you know what I'm saying, a hustler, whatever the case may be. If he can go to your crib, or if you can come to his after he get finished doing whatever he doing in his professional life, and it's like a relaxed, he get like a middle break. Like it feels like your aura is just peaceful and it's tentative to him. And you could be like just massaging the nigga or whatever the case may be. If you bring that type of vibe to it, he'll put that on the pedestal because that's priceless to us.
Right.
Because we dealing with so much on the outside, and it sounds like women don't really don't be getting that concept. Like, oh, niggas want peace. You don't see it as valuable because you're not dealing with what he's dealing with on a daily basis. Yeah, you're not in my brain. Your brain ain't going 10,000 miles an hour. Oh, I got to do this. I got to get that. I got to provide for here. I got to take care of my mom or my sister. Whatever. Like, your brain ain't really moving like that. Yeah. So if you can come in and kind of pause that and recenter me so I can go out and still take care of these things that's on my mind. Like,
that's very undervalued.
That's fire. Like, we
it's
love
like,
that.
I call it keeping me present. And I feel like a lot of women nurturing women just have that natural. It could be a million people could ask you how you doing, how you feeling. Many other people could ask you that, and you could just like the automatic answer is like, "Oh, I'm fine." Da, da, da. But it's some women that you date that are like more nurturing and more caring, and like even something like that. How's your day? What you got going on? How you feeling? It'll kind of bring you back to right now because like it's always, at least for me, I'm always thinking about what I got to do next, what I got to do tomorrow. Let me get my to-do list together. What I got to do later today. And I do think it's easy for a nurturing woman to rescind you. It's not even like a difficult thing to do. But I do think it's a difficult thing to be, if that makes sense.
For sure.
It's a rare thing to be. Because I think the women who are that just are that, and it's effortless. But there might be something that's hard to turn into for somebody who's not that. And I don't like having these conversations without full context.
Mm-hmm.
I hate having these conversations without full context. But I feel like when I put full context in the conversation, it makes it feel like I'm trying to save women. Right?
Yeah.
And that's not what I'm trying to do, but I also want to tell the truth.
Uh-huh.
And the truth is that if a man is in his proper position, then a woman is going to be in her proper position. And women are only out of their proper position because men are out of their proper position. Mm-hmm. So any woman that's in masculine energy is because there's a lack of masculine energy in her life. Like that, whether her dad wasn't around and she had to fend for herself, she 14 riding a fucking CTA bus to school, and there's crackheads on the buses. That's gonna put you in your masculine energy. There's nobody there to protect you. You know what I'm saying? If you protected, you could be a man. If you're protected and sheltered your whole life, you're not gonna be in your masculine energy because you never had the opportunity to be. Right? So any person, like masculine energy is absolutely necessary for survival. You know what I'm saying? Like it's absolutely necessary for survival.
Both genders.
So if you don't have it, if it's not provided to you, you're gonna become that, or you're gonna seek it from somewhere, right? So it's absolutely necessary. So I think a lot of the times when we talk about women just being not in their feminine, it's not 100% their fault. If you look at what happened in their life, like who was around, who wasn't around, like ain't no woman choosing to be masculine. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so we just need full context. A lot of times I feel like we be pointing the finger like, oh, y'all this, y'all that, y'all da da da. But it's just like, at some point, it was a nigga who dropped the ball.
at some point. Because women are followers by nature. They're gonna follow the most masculine example.
If men are leaders, women are absolutely followers by nature.
And when I say followers, that's not a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you got somebody leading you to a desired, right? There's a desired location. Like even men, we have seasons of our life where we're following.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
it's not bad. This fucked up, but it's one of my intrusive thoughts. We'll be out. You know what I'm saying? Let's say we go to a club, a lounge. We don't get in clubs. We go to like lounges or whatever, R&B spots or whatever.
Yeah.
And if I'm finna shoot my shot at a girl, and let's say her body's nice. She's what general society would say, oh, she thick. Mm-hmm. But she's not really thick. She's borderline fat. Like it's
okay.
You know what I'm saying? So but she shape looks nice.
Look good. She on her way is what you're saying.
She's on her way.
Okay.
And I would opt out of shooting my shot because in my head, it's like, you're one bad mood swing away from being fat. Or you're 6 months away from being fat. Because you got before I got here, you wasn't always like this. 6 months before, you probably was slim thick, but your eating habits has gotten you to here where I met you now. So if you continue this, 6 months from now, you're gonna be fat. If I shoot my shot now and we start talking and you haven't changed your habits, 6 months from now, you're gonna be fat, and I'm not gonna like that.
Just want an accountability group ad right now.
Go ahead, get together. Yeah,
just run it
right now.
You know what I'm saying? So if your eating habits is messed up, ladies, if you slim thick right now and your eating habits is trash, and you got the mindset of shit, I've been getting niggas with this body this whole time. Like time is catching up with you. We getting older. You know what I'm saying? 6 months from now, you're gonna be then gain about 15, 20 more pounds. But the problem with that is you still look relatively good to the average nigga. Like niggas are telling you she thick as hell, and you're not knowing that you're a bad mood swing and 6 months away from being fat. Now 6 months go by after that. But before we get to that 6 months, right now you thick. Right now niggas saying you look good. I want to save you. So you know what I'm saying? Let's fix your eating habits. Join the accountability group. I'm gonna get you a meal plan, get you a workout plan. You know what I'm saying? Just hit my DM. We gonna write you up something custom. So in 6 months from now, you at the perfect. You gonna backspace a little bit. You gonna be still slim thick. It's gonna be toned. It ain't gonna be like that sloppy thick. Cause oh man, it ain't gonna be like the sloppy thick. Cause y'all be thinking you thick. And ain't nothing wrong with cellulite, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But when you take the clothes off, it's different. And you know what I'm saying? I was actually talking to my shorty about this. Like I got experience out here. You know, I had a life before you, you know. So I know I can look at a woman and I've been in situations where it looked good in clothes and you took that shit off and it's not that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So before we get into all of that, just come to me. I'm gonna get you right. We're gonna build some muscle. We're gonna tone you up. You already got the weight. You already got the shape. And now you can step on these niggas' necks. So yeah, that's an intrusive thought. I would never say this to y'all.
My boy Jones gonna get.
He just said it
though. Jones gonna get you together, man.
Look at him off the cuff.
Yeah, another one.
Let me see. When I see stuff on the internet, as far as when a woman says some wild shit or guys don't, I'm trying to think of a specific example, but it's a lot of examples when you look at the blog pages. You know what I'm saying? If a woman say some wild shit, or even if a man say some wild shit, and it upsets you so much that you internalize it, and now you have this hatred. It's like what's going on with the man versus woman shit.
Okay.
That shit don't be happening in real life, man. Like most of this shit is on the internet.
All this shit on the internet.
Like most of this shit on the internet. Like the niggas that women hate, you're not even running across them niggas. I mean, them women.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna say now the women, they be running across that shit.
They be out though.
For sure.
So, I don't know. When I see that shit, like I get irritated. Like, this stupid shit. But then I realize I don't have to deal with this.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, well, next scroll.
Yeah. And that's the thing too, though, is that a lot of times the shit that we complain about, we don't got to deal with.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen I seen a post. I think it was Jada Waiter girl and those 3 other girls, and it was a guy interviewing them, asking them would they date a man who make less money than them, and would they date like a man with a 9 to 5 or something. It was like only if he was a CEO or something like that. Ooh.
Yeah.
Now these women are millionaires. You know what I'm saying? Or if they're not millionaires, they're very close to it. These women are very like well off. My thing is like, if you're not dating a woman that's saying that, why the fuck
Why are you so
are
mad?
you in the comments pissed off about their preference if you're not even trying to date her? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not trying to date this chick. You probably never gonna meet this chick. If she want to get on the internet and be like, oh, I want, like, B. Simone, like, I don't want to date a nigga with a 9 to 5. Why the fuck is that making niggas mad? I would never date B. Simone. She's not even cute. She's not even attractive.
I would not shoot my
shot. That she knew who the fuck she want to date. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, then I don't know. It's just crazy because, and it might be a ton. This is the thing. Like, people cap on the internet, so it might be a ton of women in the comments. Like, yeah, girl, woo woo. And maybe that's what get niggas up in arms, is that they feel like this viral clip is gonna influence women to feel the same way, and maybe they feel like that leaves them out of the equation because I don't fit the standard of what this woman just said. So if other women follow suit, now I'm left out. You get what I'm saying? And maybe that's what pissed niggas off. But in reality, like you just said, women are not following suit. No matter what the fuck they saying in the comments. They dating regular niggas. You know why? Because most niggas are regular. What is he talking about? Like, most of us are regular niggas, and they gonna date regular niggas. And there's a bum on the street with a bum bitch laying next to him. So if he could get a bitch. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's stop, like, with the whole, it's just weird, bro. It's just like niggas be letting the internet, like, damn near block their progress in life because they're too much on the internet and not dealing with real life and real people. So I agree with you 1,000%.
The realm, you're not in the spaces to, and like respectfully, you're not in the space to encounter an interaction like that where B. Simone or wherever, like these quote unquote high value women, like when you're in a different financial bracket, the places you hang out change.
Yeah.
And you're around other people within that. Like if you think about the spaces you hang out in, the income is not far off. It's not like a crazy gap. Like
between you and the people.
Between you and the people who you around. Yeah. Like it's highs and lows, but it's not out the park. You know what I'm saying? If you make $70,000 a year, the places you hang out, that the top income person in that space probably makes $150.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's a stretch.
That's kind of out the ballpark.
That's a stretch. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking about that take money.
That's too much.
Yeah. I was thinking about the take money, but that's a stretch.
The top nigga might do make 150, but the average income is gonna be around the same. Yeah. Probably between 60 and 80, 60 and 90.
So
like
when you going through the comments, you got a B. Simone who says this, and then you got women in the comment. And I don't want to say B. Simone. You got a woman who says, I don't want to date X type of guy. And you got a bunch of women in the comments affirming her, and you scroll those comments and you looking. When I see that, I be like, damn, these niggas got it bad out here. Whoever's running across these women, oh, that's messed up. Yeah. I never be like, man, we got to change this shit. These women are tweaking. Yeah. Like, not the women I meet.
You could just date the women who don't act like that. You don't have to, like, there's so many women out here.
It's a lot.
There's so many women out here. It's crazy.
Switch up your environments, man. Go just hang out with us.
I think niggas probably be that they want that Instagram baddie though. You know what I'm saying? But you want the Instagram baddie to live a life like your grandma. She don't want to go to happy hour with you.
Yeah.
She want to go to Nobu, and that's her prerogative. Because if she gonna find a nigga that's gonna take her, who the fuck am I to say she wrong? Like, you know what I'm saying? She go where the fuck she want to go.
No, it was this girl.
I don't want to go to Nobu. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to go to happy hour. What are you talking about?
It was a happy. And look, this was real. Stay in my lane of me, right? It was this girl earlier in the year. I remember it was like right around when the year started. She had followed me, follow her, whatever. Nice, brown skin, all that type of shit. And I just wasn't trying to, shoot my shot at the time. Long story short, like I'm following her on her stories. She ended up dating like this white dude, and nigga, they're everywhere. He got her on the coast of Ibiza, all the type of shit. Like, I love that for you. Yeah. I wasn't gonna do that.
I would have never done it, and I'm happy for you.
I'm legit happy for you.
Yeah, because I was never gonna do that.
All right, you feel me?
I'd be happy for chicks that I like be having this, like them girls that be on the shelf.
Yes.
When they find a nigga that really love them.
Yeah.
I swear to God, like I'm not even trying to joke and troll. Like I'm not a hater, G. Like if I'm dating a chick, situationship on and off, and I know I don't want her to be my girl, and she find a nigga that just love her right,
Yeah.
I'd be happy for them. I'd be like, I was never gonna do that. Like, and I'm glad that I'm not even.
Somebody did.
That shit sound funny and fucked up, but I'm so serious right now.
Yeah,
Like, I
somebody
dead
loved
ass
you.
be like, cause she deserved it though, and like
For
it's
sure.
something about the situation that I wasn't feeling, but it wasn't that she was a
good
bad
girl.
woman.
Yep.
She wasn't a bad woman.
She a
And I
good
think,
girl.
again, I say this all the time. I think women, it's hard for women to understand. Cause they might be like, if she wasn't a bad woman, why didn't you just cover?
She ain't
Same
just
reason
the
you
one
won't
for me.
cover good man.
No,
not the
it
one
ain't the
for
same
me.
reason. It ain't the same reason.
Talk to me.
I think that in our age group, women are genuinely out here looking for a good man and trying to find a good man.
Yeah.
I think a lot of men in our category are trying to choose between good women.
Yes. That was good.
So it's just a different, like, you're single because you're trying to find one man that's just good and gonna treat you how you want to be treated. I'm single because it's hard to choose.
It's five of y'all.
They're great. Like
Fabio.
they're great. And if it was less of y'all, I probably would deal with her bullshit. But because I know that there's more, I'm not gonna deal with that shit. Like I'm just
Yeah.
not. Like, you know what I'm saying?
We was remember when we went to that football
Sorry,
game?
ladies. Go ahead.
No, you don't have to say sorry. This is the Intrusive Thoughts. We wouldn't say this to y'all.
Yeah.
But I remember we went to that football game.
Yeah.
I had a situation shit with this shorty, and how long did it last? It's okay. 2020.
4 days.
No, this one lasted a minute.
Ah.
It was some years. I think like maybe at least two or 3 years. We was, you know what I'm saying, back and forth.
What football game we talking about?
No, flag.
The one we okay.
Yeah. And I had so I was dealing with her. It was just sexual. We went out on a date maybe once,
Right.
but like that was our dynamic. Cool. She had started to catch feelings, and like I remember one time I got like a long text message. She basically poured her heart out to me, and I was like, damn. I'm like, selfishly, I want to continue this because I have a ball having sex with you, but I'm gonna be mature. So I was like, hey, I think it's best if we stop this. Like,
Damn, that's betray you. I'd be so ambiguous in them moments sometimes.
And look, bro, I was like, you know what? I think it's best we stop this. Like,
Yeah.
you catching feelings. I don't have the space, the emotional capacity to even want to do that.
Facilitate that shit.
And I'm like, we should just stop while we ahead, and we still cool. Cause I'm not gonna meet these expectations you have of me, and I don't want to meet them.
Yeah.
Like, I like the dynamic that we have. What do you think her response was?
Whatever her response was in a minute, she spun back. I don't know what she said at the time. She might have her pride might have been like, yeah, I can't do this no more, and she spun back. Or she might have just acquiesced to what you said. And she's like, you know what? Ooh, you right. I just need to work on myself. And
Yeah.
Either way, she spun back. Go ahead, though.
She spun back. The next response after I said that, she was like, you know what? Forget everything I just said. She's like, I can handle it. She's like, I can handle it. Let's just go ahead and continue our casual relationship.
You don't got a lot of women because they will lie to themselves for you.
Yeah.
My responses in those situations don't be like lying. It just be like, I like you a lot. I like what we got going on. I'm not really ready for what you asking me for. What the part that I leave out that you said that I should probably say is that we should stop. I never
But
say
you
that
said
shit.
that.
I
I'll
never
never
say
say
that
that.
shit.
I'll never say that.
So I should probably do better at that.
It was
I
the
could do better
message
at
I
that.
got. Because don't get me wrong, I've been in other situations where I like kind of beat around the bush and tried to prolong the situation and continue to get what I want.
Yeah.
But she pulled her heart out so heavy. I'm like, wow, this girl loves me. I'm like, nah, I can't. Like, my conscience kicked in. I'm like, oh, I can't do this one.
That's what's up, man.
But I had brought that story up because I had I remember she stopped talking to me, and I didn't really notice it because obviously if you're not emotionally there, you don't really notice if somebody stopped talking to you, especially if you had a replacement type shit. So she stopped talking to me, and I noticed that she had got married. No, she had got engaged, and like had a baby, and I was blocked. But like on my other page, I wasn't blocked, and she was watching my stories from like her. She was watching my stories on the other page, on the man's perspective page. And long story short, I was like, I love this for you. And then we was at the football game. I seen her husband, her kid. I was like, this is a black beautiful family. Now, this is dope.
You had to get out the way.
I had to get out the way. I was blocking her from her husband.
I feel like I was in a situation like that, and I got out the way, and they finna get married. I feel like I need an invite to the wedding because this shit wouldn't have happened without me.
Oh my God.
I need a card
You need a card? What type of card?
from the nigga.
Oh.
a thank you card.
Oh, wow.
Because I got out the way. And I ain't have to. But I did. Because I love too.
Love wins.
Love wins. Love conquers all. All right, man. I want to give y'all niggas a reminder to get yourself together, keep your hygiene together. Big part of your hygiene you got to keep together is your nails, your hands, keeping your nails clean. I just saw a clip of Poor Minds podcast, and they was talking about if a nigga got dirt on his fingernails, I don't know. He don't give a fuck about shit. Like,
Nothing.
I don't know what he got going on. I remember it was a day where women liked men with dirty hands because it mean that they were working. That day is over, niggas. they want some a nigga with some clean hands. I ain't mad at them, especially if you be putting your hands all in their coochie. They value their pH balances these days in this era. I don't know what the fuck they was doing in the 90s with them hairy ass coochies. But this is the OGent. She focuses on men. She does men's nails, manicures and pedicures. Her address is 1331 West 99th Street in Chicago, Illinois. Her phone number is 773-219-6687. Okay. On Instagram, it's at the.ogent. So that's at THE.OGNT. All right. Her brand is Luxury Tailored Relaxation. And it's just a dope ass vibe to be in. Rami's super dope. Her conversation is dope. She's a very feminine, gentle, soft. It's the woman that Jones is always talking about. That's who she is. And she wants to do your nails and your feet.
Yeah. When he say that, he's talking about like she has the aura of the woman I'm talking about.
Jones.
Yeah.
She has the yeah.
That's
this is not Jones' girlfriend.
Right.
That's doing your nails. Like, it's not. But yeah, it's just tailored for men. No acrylic smells, no gossip.
None of that.
Just
None of
chilling,
that
man.
shit.
Chill, watch a boxing
And if
match
you-
or something,
if you-
get your nails done.
I ain't gonna say that.
Man, comfortability.
Yeah.
Man.
For sure, man.
Shout out. Remy.
Speaking of improving shit as a man, this is an intrusive thought. I had this thought on the way to a work event the other day. You know how niggas be like great dads?
Mhm.
Like it's niggas that be good fathers, who be present fathers. It's like present fathers, good fathers, and it's niggas who be like great dads.
Yeah.
Like really great dads. Who like this nigga take pride in being a dad.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be that as a husband
What you mean?
one day. I want to be like a great husband. I think it's the same
Oh,
way for
okay,
husbands. Like, I want to be
okay.
like a great, like
Yeah,
these niggas
yeah.
are great. I want that on my. Like I want, and I think the reason why I say that too is because of like how with my son and what he see and what he gonna see and how he gonna grow up and shit like that. Like I think that's something that I never really thought about that I need to start thinking about.
I be thinking past even my son, my peers. Like if you think about it, if you're a great husband, right? And you're that type of husband, you really take care of your wife, whatever the case may be. You don't cheat, and your boys even know you don't cheat. Like y'all, cause y'all guy talk, like your boys know you.
Yeah,
You
you make
feel me?
marriage look good though.
You know what I'm saying? You're making marriage look good.
Mhm.
You're going to influence. Like even if like one of your peers, he's not like that great husband. He do what he's supposed to do. He's providing or whatever, but he probably still cheat. He probably do this or that. And he's constantly around you and he constantly seeing you, you know what I'm saying, not on that type of time. Like the influence. That's why Cosby Show was so important. That's why because you can't be what you can't see. And we normalize cheating. Like if you told one of your guys that, you know what I'm saying, man, I cheated or whatever, nigga, the guys group, you're not gonna get scolded. Nigga, you're nothing. What type of, you know what I'm saying? That's not gonna be the vibe or whatever. It's kind of almost accepted amongst the guys, right? But if you got enough niggas in your circle who on that right path and great husbands, they don't have to say shit about. The conversation don't even have to be had because the actions is so loud. You're gonna naturally want to step up to the plate and, you know what I'm saying, be a better nigga, be a better husband, be a better man because the men around you are at that standard. And you're gonna it's gonna be some you're gonna feel self-conscious. You're gonna feel like the low nigga in the you're gonna start to look at like, why the fuck am I cheating? Like what, like this shit goofy as hell. You know what I'm saying?
That's how circles affect you. That's how group dynamics affect you though.
So I want to be that example to push the narrative of, first of all, I want to be the nigga who likes his wife.
Yeah.
Like,
And it's crazy to have all these generational wealth conversations about stocks and fucking, real estate and all that shit and act like marriage is not a huge part of like generational wealth and why it's lacking in our community. Or why, like, it's a correlation between us having the lowest marriage rate and being like the poorest as well. I think we underestimate how much love affect culture across the board though. Like I just made a playlist called Beggars Only with all these 90s R&B songs.
When are you gonna drop it?
It's out already. But it's like a bunch of men begging for their girl back, whatever. And then I did all men at first, and then I did women. It's like twice the amount of women on there. Like Patty DeBelle, I thought her rent must have been paid on If Only You Knew. She was begging the shit out that nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, but either way, people always complain that that's not in our current R&B, our version of R&B for our era. You don't get that begging. Wow. For one, niggas can't sing. But for two, it's no love in our generation. Man. Like, we not in relationships. So niggas ain't focused on begging. I was just listening to a Brent Faiyaz song earlier where he was singing like, you been ran through, bitch, you getting ran through. It's just like, what are we talking about, bro? Like, what are we doing? But if it's no love
talking about our
culture in real life, that's the reality. So you're not gonna get it in the music. We talk about how we not doing barbecues in our generation. We traded in the barbecue for the day party. But if you got a bunch of single women with condos downtown, a bunch of single men with condos downtown, or buy an investment property, who the fuck gonna buy the big house or the backyard to have a barbecue? Nope. That's why there ain't no fucking barbecues, because we ain't in love. We ain't together.
Everybody in condos.
Nobody buying a single family home. Niggas is buying investment property and condos. Niggas don't give a fuck.
Getting the fuck on.
Ain't getting the fuck on, bro. But even when you talk about gentrification, everybody I know who getting some money want to move to South Loop.
For sure.
But you gonna complain when a white person come buy the crib on your block that's been for sale. You seen that motherfucker, so you drive past that bitch every day to go see your mama. You see it's for sale, but you want to move to South Loop bad than the motherfucker. But as soon as a white motherfucker buy this bitch, they gentrifying the neighborhood. Woo woo. That it's for sale. How the fuck you gonna blame a nigga for buying some shit that's for sale? We got the money to buy all the shit, and we don't, and then we get mad that somebody else bought it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So I don't want to hear no more complaints about gentrification because we let that shit happen. We're the reason that shit is happening. Because it ain't even like this shit be up for sale and white people just come flooding and snatching it. Nope. Shit be sitting on the market, years. Bro. Sitting.
That shit
sitting,
be there.
Bro. Sitting. And niggas don't want it. Niggas don't want to live in the hood. Niggas want to get some money, run to the suburbs, run downtown, and complain white people about the crib on your mama block. And you see that Starbucks pop up and niggas jogging. Nah, it's fucked up.
Niggas
white motherfucker jogging around with the little dumbass dog they be having and shit.
Man, they be having
the dumbest looking dogs, little brown dog they have no emoji dog. Like, what the fuck is this?
You know why we don't buy that property? It ain't just because like, oh, you get some money and you want to move downtown. Like, I'm not mad at y'all because we all want a better quality of life, right? Like, you've been in the hood all your life, or whatever the case may be, and now you want to be. You making some decent money now. You over you 6 figures, mid 6 figures, whatever the case may be. You got some money right now. So you want a better quality of life. So you want to go downtown, get a nice apartment or whatever. We not buying up the cribs in the hood because that's a long play. That's long term. Like, you buying up the block in the hood, it's not gonna change into a luxury neighborhood for another 15 years, 20 years.
Right.
That's the play. And the white people see that play. Like, they not fucking coming to buy this shit because it's nice over here.
That shit not for them. That's for the generation.
That's for their kids. Like, they know shit we don't know. That's why you got downtown and then now they getting Bronzeville together. Now they getting it, like, it's steady pushing out. It's expanding. It started from a center and they just bound up the neighborhoods around it. Bound up the neighborhoods around you because the long play is this neighborhood gonna be that neighborhood.
Shit.
You feel me?
Right.
So,
and then
you're not thinking that. I want the nice shit right now. So you skipped, like, think of a circle. Like, you got the inner circle, a circle outside of that. You want the nice shit right now. So you went straight to the inner circle.
Right.
And you could have got this one right here because it's gonna get nice.
And you have a lot of fucking equity.
You have a shit ton of equity.
Yeah.
But we real microwave society. Like, even me sometimes, I want the shit right now. I don't want to wait.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about me. Like, I want to have a good life. I ain't thinking about 15 years from now, 20 years from now. Oh, this is going to be great for my 10-year-old nephew. You like, nigga, fuck that nigga. I want to live nice now.
I don't even know his ass right now.
I don't know, folks.
He not even here.
You feel me?
For sure. What you got?
AMP?
Nah, for Intrusive Thoughts. You got them all out, nigga?
Oh, I was like, nigga, you said what you got. That sounded real AMP-ish.
We at the 50 ball though.
Oh, you at the 50 ball?
For sure.
Let me see. Oh man, the gym in the gym, right? So the type of gym I go to like a bodybuilding type gym. Like niggas, I remember this girl said, "You go to a gym full of meatheads." I was like, "Hold on."
You do.
So slow down. But nah, that's the type of gym I go to. I don't really like the commercial gyms or whatever the case may be. But like if you think about like the Planet Fitness, not Planet Fitness. What you call that shit? Lifetime, LA Fitness. Those type of gyms. I'll visit those gyms if I like got to get a workout in or some shit, and I'll see women in there with like full makeup. Like when you in the gym, like you sweating, you working, and when I see women with makeup on in the gym, I just feel like you just came to be seen for real. You know, because why are you putting a bunch of makeup on? You what they be saying? Beat. Why are you beat in this place? Mm-hmm. Look at this bitch getting dirty, working. You want to be seen. Why you want to look? I like to look good, but I'll dress in like certain clothes. I'll wear certain shoes. Like my fit would be cool, but I just don't. I'm like, okay, you here for attention, and that's cool. It'd be an observation. I don't go up to these women and say, "Why you got makeup on?" I don't say anything about it. Not even on the internet. It's just a mental intrusive thought. Like, are you here to be seen?
My intrusive thought about makeup is that a lot of time women can wear so much makeup, and it's like I don't really know how you look for real. And then women be like, "Oh, y'all act like we look so much different without the makeup." You don't look like a different version. You don't look like a different person. You're just like a dehydrated version of yourself. Hey. Like you just look like you know how you watch the zombie movie when they turn to the zombie? Like you can tell it's them.
But they ass dead as hell.
Like you can tell it's them, but
it's you. I see you in there.
But it's like
it's your body. But is that you in there?
And I'm talking about. I'm not talking about like just makeup. I'm talking about the cake face. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And like if that's your prerogative, that's absolutely fine. And some of y'all don't need it. Some of y'all is actually pretty. The crazy thing is, I've seen women who are pretty to me. Mm-hmm. Like they look good to me. They look really good to me. And they put on the makeup and it enhances them and they look even better.
Yeah.
Right? They wear the makeup so consistently that when I see them without the makeup again, it's almost like they don't look as good as they first looked.
Yeah.
Like, because now the imperfections that when I first saw you and you was cute and you was fine, really, I ain't gonna say cute. I ain't gonna downplay this shit. You was fine when I first saw you. And you had imperfections that I didn't notice. I didn't notice that your eyebrows was kind of thin. Like, I'm not even paying attention to that shit. I just know you fine. But now since you done put these eyebrows on and made them look better and made everything look better,
now when your shit thin,
when you take that shit off, now I notice like, damn, what's up with your eyebrows? I didn't even see that shit before.
Yeah.
That's the makeup effect too. I ain't trying to go in on y'all too much, but it's also, this is the last thing. It's my homies though, I got some homies that's really, I don't understand it, bro.
Yeah.
But they're really into the light skin, big weave, big makeup, eyebrows, eyelashes, even at the body fake, they into that, right? Yeah. And the reason why I don't get it is because, and I'm not saying that woman is ugly or unattractive. I'm saying that I'm not attracted to that woman because I'm not sure what I'm actually looking at. Like, in a sense of, this is bad, but this
it's bad because I'm gonna add to it.
But in a sense of like, when I look at a woman, I look at beauty. Yeah. Right? I look at like beauty. How are you gonna look when you wake up? How are you gonna look when you're 50?
Yeah.
How are you gonna? So when I look at the woman with the big weave, I don't know what your hair look like. I don't know if your shit's short, medium, small, bald. I don't know what it is. And you got the makeup. I don't know what your eyebrows really do change the orientation of your face. And y'all know that. That's why y'all change shit. And then with the makeup, it changed the shape of your face. And that's a lot of the intention of it, changing the shape of your face. Your nose look a little different. When you take that shit off, I have no idea how you're actually gonna look.
Yeah.
So how could I be attracted to you? I don't know how you look. It's like almost like you have a costume on. And I know women be like, well, y'all got beards. I'm not putting my beard on a dress at the end of the night. Like this bitch, I'm not taking this bitch off. Like I'm not. When I wake up, when we wake up, this shit's still gonna be on my face. I get out the shower, this shit's still gonna be there. Like it's not comparable. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not. And it's like, it's cool. And this is one of them things where me, I'm doing what I just told niggas not to do. I'm being an internet ass nigga because I don't even date women who do this.
Yeah.
It's just some shit that I see that I just think is just awkward.
It's an
But it was
intrusive
one
thought.
who I was talking to one day at the dick doctor, and
Huh?
What?
there's a chick I was talking to at the dick doctor.
The dick doctor.
I know where he was at. No.
Nah, he's talking about the OG, the real dick doctor. I'm just talking about the where you go get tested at. I call all of them the dick doctor. Where you go get.
Hey, look, it's fucked up because you can go get your blood checked there. You can go get you got a headache, you can go there. This is an urgent
That shit
care.
is the hospital.
Nah, that shit ain't free.
This is an urgent care clinic.
Like what's it called? Midwest Express and all that shit?
Yeah.
Oh, State Street.
Shit like that.
He said,
He said 22nd Street. He told me they stick the Q-tip up your shit, turn that shit, yank it out.
Fuck
He talking
you
about
right
that
up.
old school shit. Dr. Dickstein and them.
Bogus hell.
But nah, yeah, I was at an STD check clinic and there was a chick and you know she had the mask on, but I saw the hair and shit and I'm like, that ass crazy though. And I shot and then we got the Instagram and I'm just like, yeah, this one of those.
when you sent me the IG, I was confused on why you shot. But
Okay, you know that's not even me.
I'm like, bro, what is
Yeah.
this? Like,
Yeah.
this is not even this not even our type because we Minnesota got the same type. I was like, you fucking up the brand.
She's like, she finna shake some ass on top of cars.
that definitely looked like Glorilla cousin,
For sure. Fine cousin though.
the fine cousin. She had a nice body,
She did.
but it was one time. It was a girl on the internet, and we followed each other. And I wanted to shoot my shot because she looked good, but I watched her stories. I went to her page. Every picture had makeup on, and on top of the makeup, it was a filter.
Mm-hmm.
Every story, makeup, filter. Like,
Crazy.
makeup, ladies,
Makeup on your story every time is crazy.
I got a question. Then don't, what they be saying, they finna drag you. This is a thought. If you put makeup on, why do you add a filter with it? Like makeup and a filter is like crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's a little crazy. I don't know how you look. And I said, I'm like, you know what? I'm not finna play myself. Cause if I shoot my shot at you and we go out or what, I know you not finna look like this Instagram. I know you not. So I would rather,
if you go out.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll be worried about the wake up.
The wake up as well. And I just it just be a lot. I don't agree with the and I think about like who I'm talking to now. What has it been almost 6 months? I think I seen her in makeup twice.
Y'all been talking 6 months?
Damn near. I probably added.
Can we get a round of applause?
Wait. It's nowhere near 6 months.
This one, it was yesterday. He bogus as hell.
I think
Wait,
it's been 4.
Y'all met in April.
It's before that.
March?
Yeah.
And what is it right now?
July.
Fucking June.
July.
Still.
He trying to make him
fucking
being
June.
as in love as he is make sense in his mind.
It's
So
not
he like,
happening.
it had to be
Folks,
6 months.
Yeah, that
It felt
shit
like
was
that.
2 months.
But no, I seen her in makeup twice.
Shout out to you, man.
Bogus.
Shout out to us and the type of women we like. You know,
Instantly.
and I know that that's what the women saying. The women watching right now. Well, that's good for y'all and the type of bitches y'all like. But I'm finna put my shit on. Fuck y'all, and I ain't mad at you. Fuck us. You right. Fuck what we think. You're absolutely right. Do your thing.
And another, so
Go be beautiful today.
Okay, let's talk about it. When you sent me, ladies, it's a look, and I am tired of this cookie cutter look.
Let's talk about it. Fuck the bullshit. Let's talk about it, bro.
Like the BBL.
We ain't got to throw the beginning, but go ahead.
I'm gonna throw the BBL, like the long weave, like the stomach. Like we know what it looks like now after surgery. Like
Oh, you saying the cookie cutter surgery look?
the cookie cutter surgery look.
I thought you were talking about the cookie cutter aesthetic. Period.
That too.
Like women on the internet, it be so many. Like I'm in this one particular group chat where niggas constantly just send women like, "Oh, she cold, she cold," and I feel like it's kind of immature.
yeah.
But it's some niggas that they're my boys, but they do that still, and it just be like, what the? Are you dating this? Why the fuck are you putting a girl in the group chat that you're not dating? It's weird. Saying, oh, she raw as hell. Like, okay, nigga, I can go on my own damn sport place and see a fine ass girl that none of us know. What is he talking about? That shit is weird. Anyway, but nah. So they ascend the, and like I say, they like the same type of chick. So it's like every girl look the same. I can't tell the difference between none of them because it's the same hairstyles. Now it's the big ass baby hair. So if you put the big ass baby hair on your shit with the eyelash, with y'all getting your eyebrows the same way, y'all doing y'all makeup damn near the same. If you get your teeth done on top of that, let's say we ain't gotta put that in there, but you know what I'm saying? The outfits, the aesthetics, the weaves, like it's kind of the same look. So it's like y'all all kind of look alike. And maybe y'all can say that about men too. I don't know. I ain't observing niggas like that. I don't know if our styles are a little bit more unique and individualized, and it's not all women, but there's a lot of women right now who are chasing that celebrity woman look.
Yep.
And it just make them all look like the same person to the point where I can't tell them apart.
Why though? I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
Because that woman gets attention. And women will listen to this and hear us talking about it or quote unquote complaining about it and be like, but y'all like them type of women. Y'all be under the pictures, under the comments, woo woo, like y'all get them women attention or whatever. This is what y'all don't realize. And not even me, I'm gonna just speak for a lot of niggas. They will fuck those women. It's two different things where like y'all thinking about, these type of women y'all like. No, these are the type of women that they'll fuck. Look at the niggas is like niggas will like really cuff and wife and see as valuable, and it's a totally different look. Mm-hmm. Now you do got some niggas that will cuff those women.
But my thing is like, why do you like the nigga who like that woman? Because I don't like. It's a certain type of nigga out here with a certain aesthetic. Like there's a scammer aesthetic. For real,
it is.
You know what I'm saying? It's a scammer aesthetic. It's certain brands that niggas wear, certain the chains to this to that, and it's not no shade to niggas. Cause I'm saying it's a scammer aesthetic. I'm not saying a nigga has to be a scammer to dress like that. A nigga could be a nigga with a great job and dress like that. A nigga could be whatever, but there's a look to it. I don't date women who go for that look because that's not the type of nigga. Like if you can't be into this nigga and me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we two very opposite type of individuals. So if a woman is looking at it like, oh, y'all like these chicks, why are you dating the nigga that's chasing that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't date the girl that's chasing an aesthetic that's like very opposite for who I am. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. I got caught up one time with that fat ass. New York.
Happens to the best of us. It does. It got to be a study on fat asses and black men. Like I don't know what it is about extra meat in the buttocks.
It's fucking porn.
It's such a random thing.
It's fucking porn, man.
That's all it is.
You think about an ass, like I mean, of course, like we socialize to like ass, but if you think about it, it's a random body part.
Man,
Like, what if it's kneecaps?
Porn made us like
Then
that
what?
shit, man.
For real. It was not only porn, it was the baby oil on the ass and on dark
Porn,
skin,
folks.
on
That's the only time
dark skinned
you seen
women,
that shit.
on dark skinned women specifically. Like
Baby oil on
a
ass,
fat
yeah.
ass on the dark skinned woman with some baby oil and the light is right. Fuck the light. Fuck around, let it be the sunlight. Oh Jesus.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Got AMP?
Before the BBLs.
Oh yeah, I do. You ever fucked a woman with a BBL?
No comment.
Yeah, no comment for me.
No, I haven't though. I fucked a woman, but she didn't have I fucked a woman who has a BBL now, but she didn't have it when I fucked her. So no.
Do you feel like you gotta go try that out?
No, I'm not attracted to it.
Yeah.
And it's odd because nah. And there's no knock on nobody who got BBL. It's just not my thing.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I
sure.
tried the BBL. And it's crazy because the BBL I tried was damn near close to me. But it's like, yeah, you didn't need that.
Yeah, it was close to you.
Do you want to try a far BBL?
No, I ain't gonna lie.
Like, yeah,
it was down in my baby mama, and I've been told her she didn't need to go get that shit, and she went and got that shit, and it was like, it's the same pussy. Like the cheeks different, but the pussy the same.
You know what?
So
I
This
will.
nigga is
I'm
crazy.
just saying. Bro, I'm just gonna
We're not glossing over that.
he say we not. We not.
This nigga, me and Wayne got the BBL. He said, I got to spin back and get them chicks one more time.
Yeah, bro.
It's the same coochie.
Yeah, same coochie.
Did y'all have another kid after that?
No, we did not.
Oh, okay.
See,
it's niggas like you that
niggas like me.
Crazy way to start a sentence.
Are we going? Is this Patreon right now? Look, go ahead.
Nah, you just opened this bitch up.
right. It's niggas like you that why women would be like, oh yeah, they gonna always fuck with his baby mama. And I don't like that.
No, not. I'm just saying, like damn.
Hey, I hear you, boss.
You really got an extra butt. Let me see.
An extra butt is crazy. We did see a BBL. We was on a wait. Let me see.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Nah, because I don't want to blow nobody's spot up. But I just tell you, we saw me and bro. We was out. We saw a BBL. I didn't even peep it at first because I just saw. I was like, yeah, she got a nice ass, and we was in line, and he was like, look, they go to surgery marks.
Always
like,
the
what?
surgery marks.
I'm like, I was like, damn, I do see that. It was like 2 surgery marks on the top of her butt.
Yeah,
on the left and the right.
The little implants.
I was like,
the little
damn,
needle implants. Yeah, you see them bitches every time.
She definitely had the cookie cutter look. Yeah, her BBL was nice though. But I think I ain't spoke on like the levels of discipline probably like in 2 episodes. We was just rocking out. But I think if I'm on like number 8, 8th level of discipline is just being comfortable with being uncomfortable, and that's got to be an intentional effort. You know what I'm saying? Because naturally, as a human being, you're gonna go for what's comfortable. You're not going to if waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning is uncomfortable, like naturally you're gonna go to 7, 8, 9. Hopefully you're not sleeping past 9 a.m. That's crazy. But you're gonna go to whatever's comfortable. If like an ice bath, like I remember the first time I tried like to do the cold plunge thing, that was super uncomfortable. And I had to like really make like that was a hard decision. Like I was really fighting past like my mental to get in that water. And it was just cold. But I wanted to do it because it was uncomfortable. And if you just do what's uncomfortable, I remember it was some trash. It was some trash on the ground that I had threw on the ground. It was just kind of fucked up. I threw it on the ground, and the trash can was like right over there. What? It's not uncomfortable, but the easy decision was to just throw it on the ground.
Just a slime ball ass nigga.
You know what I'm saying? I picked that shit up and walked it over there to put it in the trash can. That sounds so simple. Mm-hmm. But if you do little things like that, if you constantly forcing yourself to be uncomfortable, constantly forcing yourself to do what's right, constantly forcing yourself to just walk a better path, and you start with those little disciplines, when it comes time to make a bigger decision that's uncomfortable, you got so many little things lined up in practice that you've been doing, and you in that mode, it's easy. Like it's almost like with people, if you're not saving money or whatever the case may be. Let's say you ain't making enough money to save. If you're not putting $5, $10, $20 up, you just think automatically when you make more money, you're gonna save bigger.
No,
you're not. Yeah, you're not. And I fooled myself like that before.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So just get uncomfortable with being uncomfortable.
Absolutely, man. And I think that what you just said about picking that up and throwing it in the garbage, the small things like that, they really add up. Like the whole, I'm gonna get to that later. I'm gonna do that later. I'm gonna do that later. And now your life is fucking chaotic. Whew. Because you have so many things to do that you can't remember what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know where to start because you were supposed to sweep the hallway and you didn't, and you were supposed to take them boxes out and you didn't, and you were supposed to do this and you didn't, and now shit is just in all in disarray.
Fuck.
And then don't let something big get added to your plate and you ain't do none of the small shit. You all fucked up. You all fucked up. And it's gonna feel like life is just so hard now. It's just like, you put this shit on hard mode. You put this shit on all Madden. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you kept skipping the small thing. It's like this shit was on rookie mode. You ain't appreciate it.
Hey, look, rookie mode. Pick the fucking trash and put it in the garbage.
For sure. So that's a real thing. And that's even just self-reflecting, because there's a lot of shit I need to get done right now that I kind of like, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? So
you know Andy Frisella?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. He had a reel where he was talking about anxiety, depression.
Yeah.
He like, it's not that you don't have, it's not anxiety, it's not depression. You're not doing what the fuck you're supposed to be doing. Mm-hmm. Like when you're taking care of your business, it's pride in that. Like you feel good. It's a chemical reaction in your body when you check off things on your to-do list that makes you feel good about yourself. You're not living up to your full potential. You putting things off. You depressed and you have anxiety because you know you are supposed to be doing shit that you're not doing.
It's nothing worse to me than a gym nigga talking about depression on the internet, bro.
What's wrong with that?
Because like niggas be acting like depression don't exist, bro.
No.
And it does. And it's not.
Maybe
it's
I'm
not
using
what
it
he
too
just
loose,
described.
but
Nah, depression, nigga. What I think, and maybe what he's describing is the niggas who self-diagnose.
Self-diagnosed.
Run around like, oh, I'm depressed. Like, niggas, shut the fuck up. Them niggas, yes, but depression. But I think if we just say that loosely, it leads people to think that depression just isn't real and it's actually
real.
like clinically diagnosed.
I appreciate the correction on that.
Because even 19 Keys was like, it's therapy a code and depression ain't da-da-da. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Yeah.
Like, so yes, there's a lot of people running around saying I'm depressed, using it loosely.
You just
and they're
misdiagnosing
full of
it.
Shit, like they're full of shit. But depression is a clinical diagnosis. It's very fucking real. And it's people who are high functioning, depressed, doing everything they're supposed to do, hitting all their goals, and they're not happy about it and they don't know why. That's depression.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's niggas who doing great and ready to jump off a fucking bridge and they don't know why. Like, depression is a very real thing.
Yeah.
And it don't have nothing to do with productivity.
For sure.
Thank you for that correction. For clarity, I'm talking about you niggas who using it loosely.
It's basically saying, stop being a bitch ass nigga.
For
Talking to bitch ass niggas, not depressed.
Lift the fucking weight.
So say the shit with your chest, man.
For sure. Advice for boy moms today. Listen, if you want your son, you're raising a boy by yourself as a woman, and you want to make your son more disciplined, one thing that you have to do as a parent is to make sure that you are explicitly explaining a consequence before you give him the consequence. Example, he was late getting up today or he did something wrong at school and you say, hey, I'm going to take your phone. Because you did this, I'm taking your phone. Out the blue. He did it. You gave him a consequence. And the way that's typically going to be internalized is what? Mama was tripping today.
Yeah.
And he got a right to feel that way. You know why? Because this ain't his first time doing the shit, but this is your first time taking his phone. So there's no consistency. So if you want him to be consistent, you got to be consistent. Mm-hmm. And the only way for you to be consistent is to explicitly state your expectations of him and the consequences for him not meeting those expectations and standing on those consequences. Meaning that if I wake you up at 7 and tell you got to be ready by 7:45, if you're not ready by 7:45, you're not playing your video games today and I'm keeping your phone. And if that nigga ready at 7:46, you got to stand on that. And there's some self-accountability in that because I was told exactly what was expected of me and I didn't do it. So if somebody asks me why I got my phone took, it ain't gonna be mama was tripping. It's gonna be because I ain't get up on time.
Yeah.
And she wasn't going for the shit. So if you want your kid to be disciplined, it's on you to be very explicit. And when I say that, just to make this not so confusing for people, even with school, I'm not saying you have to have everything that he could possibly do wrong listed with a consequence for it. It could be something as simple as like, hey, when you go to school, I expect you to follow the rules of the school. So if I get a call home saying that you broke a rule, these are the consequences for me getting a call home from school. Now, I'm still your parent. I'm still going to advocate for you. So we're going to talk to the teacher. You're going to be present. If we get to the bottom of it and it's on you, these are the consequences. If it's not really on you, it's a misunderstanding and maybe not. But I expect you to follow the rules of the school when you at school. You know what to do in the house. I expect you to follow the rules of this house. These are the consequences for not doing so. And you stand on those consequences. But if you just reacting every time they do something wrong, it's something different. Today he got his ass whooped. Next week he got his phone took. Next week ain't shit happened. You just cussed him out. You've been threatening to whoop his ass for 3 months. Ain't whooped his ass yet. Ass unwhooped in the motherfucker. Then it's going to be, if it's inconsistencies in you, it's going to be inconsistencies in him. And there's not going to be no discipline. So that's that on that. And we appreciate y'all for checking in today. This was a different type of episode of Roses Are Dead. We didn't get into all the deep shit. We got into just some funny,
let our hair down, man.
Intrusive thoughts type shit today, man.
For sure.
We let our hair down a little bit.
A little bit. We'll get back to the positive.
Are y'all gonna judge us?
They better
Maybe,
not.
maybe not. But we appreciate y'all tuning in.
Because we'll see y'all ass on the Patreon.
With us. Decide, plan, sacrifice.
Shoot.
We out.
It's all God in the cave.